So it is a couple minutes past 5 and we don't know how to get the theme. It is the global game jam time. Joseph and I have moved out of Spell Kollektivet. We have our own place. Also, we are still living in IKEA, whatever this is. So yeah, we decided to game jam at home. You don't get the theme if you're not at a game jam site. So we are kind of waiting for friends to text us the theme. We are not just jamming together like Joseph and me, we actually have a third person, which you don't know because he has never been in any of my videos, but we did a game jam with him before and it went super well. His name is Julian and this is what his desktop looks like. And he wants to teach us some Unity, so we're gonna do this game jam in Unity.
They ask you how you are, you just have to.
Because Julian is also German, we didn't really talk English in this game jam, so now I was left with a lot of footage where we were just talking in German. So there's either gonna be subtitles or me filling in the gaps now in English, so have fun! We found out the theme via our friends, and it's repair. Joseph's first words were,
"Oh, good. We can make a game about my self-esteem."
My first thought was this. Fucking IKEA bed which is broken, which maybe I'll fix over the time of this game jam. Maybe I will also get to assembling this during the game jam. Now let's see how the setup is going.
Wenn ihr feststellt, klappt der Ziehen ist
Scheint eh schon zu funktionieren. Geil.
I sawed this boat in half!
Then it was brainstorming time. For us, brainstorming is always sharing different ideas, looking at other games or game mechanics, and I often feel like this process is just sharing about what you know with others, because there are so many games, so many cool art styles out there that you maybe know but others don't. So it's always cool to jam with a diverse group of people and, like, as a first step, just share all the things that you think are cool and that you want to make. And that is also how we found our game idea. At this point we had decided to build a little workshop where you can fix things, but we hadn't really decided what the goal would be. We just knew that it should be a bit like hectic and wacky and things should fall down or explode or like that sort of stuff. But was there gonna be a high score or was there gonna be levels? We didn't really know. In the end, we decided to just start and figure it out along the way. But we did decide on which puzzle mechanics the workshop was going to have. We're doing IKEA for spaceships. This part is me trying to hang up a paper and make like an action plan, because we still don't have a whiteboard. Good thing I completely filmed this out of focus, and when I peeled it off, a piece of the wall came with it. So totally worth it. And yes, everything was out of focus. Everything. So I think we have an idea. We're gonna make like an assembly line thing where you fix robots from space. Yes. We We have that planned out, and I think we're just gonna start producing some assets. But first, Joseph and Julian are getting us some pizza. I just had a client call in between. Food first now. I'm hungry. They left 1 hour ago. No, half an hour ago. Let me check. 35 minutes ago. I am getting hungry. Where is my pizza, bitch? Let's look. Is it them? No, it's not. Somebody left. Maybe to get more pizza? I want pizza. Oh my god, you can totally see the pimple that's developing there. Oh god, let's like find some good light and point the camera very far away. Look at this candle. It symbolizes my hopes and dreams. He's also not replying to my texts. I think maybe they just took the pizza and ran. 6 minutes have passed. There is no pizza yet. I should relearn how to use concealer just for these videos. I heard the door. Door! Disappointment. I should actually start drawing while the guys aren't here, but my stomach literally just started to grumble. I can't open this with one hand. Give me a second. Let's just start designing some cool shit. Okay, so update. The window just closed on its own. Update on the food situation. So Joseph just texted me, they don't have the food yet, apparently it takes forever, but they are alive and they haven't run off with the pizza. So that is 2 good things versus 1 negative thing, which is that I'm fucking hungry. Okay, focus. I'm just gonna start drawing, getting in the zone. So let's go for that. Ermigerd. Pizza! Yeah. Prost! The first step for me is always to have like a general layout of your idea so that you know like the sizes, which assets you're gonna need, and also just can save out some dummy graphics. And believe me, there's a ton of things that you can figure out as an artist in this phase. Like, don't wait for your programmer or game designer to make dummies and just give them to you so you can make them pretty. Like, just make the dummies yourself, because then you know all the sizes, you have control over everything, and you can also do some problem solving. Like, for example, I did with these drawers, which are basically just Photoshop layers, where you can pull the bottom layer out. I know this is probably obvious to most of you, but it was just cool that I could do something with Photoshop and with the layers in Photoshop, and Julian didn't have to think about it, and I could just give him the assets and he could just start. So, yay!
Nee.
Meanwhile, Source Tree just didn't want to get installed on Joe's PC. So yeah, this is the dummy layout that I made, and that pretty much concludes the end of day 1. Every Saturday we have this market right in front of our door. So first thing in the morning we went out and hunted some breakfast. Also, because it's carnival season, they sell these delicious things at the bakeries. This is the first page of the instruction manual. So this is the dummy robot that we'll be using to test all the different gameplay mechanics. The screws have to be 2 states. The handles and the legs will just snap once you drag them into the right zone. Like this, you drag them and then the graphics get changed and they look finished.
I see stuff.
At this point in the game we had the conveyor belt, we had drawers that you could use, and we had the items when you drop them on the conveyor belt that they would loop around and come back to you, so you don't lose them. A couple minutes and an acid push later we had our first robot on the assembly line.
Into another bed. Oh.
So that is the process on the game. And now we're gonna see the process on the food. Sweet.
It's enough.
After the food break, it was back to drawing, and I finished some hands that would drop the mechanical parts and robots on the conveyor belt, and also did some detail work on the little robot. And this was mainly so we had at least 2 assets that showcased how the level of detail for the final style, so we wouldn't over detail. We actually don't have any like major bugs or anything happening. It's been a pretty relaxed game jam for once. So yeah, it's been pretty smooth sailing so far, and I think that is mainly due to the fact that I'm just doing the art and doing it super simply. Joseph is taking my sketches and making all the assets. Yeah, it's going pretty well. And then also the fact that neither of us have to program is helping a ton. At the moment you can put the little robot thingy together, and I'm working on rendering, putting some more details on the robot so it actually looks a bit more neat. But now Joseph and me are just gonna sit down and just do concepts of some more things that you can repair, so it's not just this one robot. We actually want to do like a coffee machine with 2 fusion cores and stuff. So we're gonna do that now.
The flame is on.
Oh yeah. So it's the evening. I think we're all starting to get a bit tired. There is a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna prepare all the dummy assets in case any of us wake up super early tomorrow and want to start working. But yeah, I think the plan for the rest of the day is just to eat and chill. Oh yeah, then we also got some sounds, just a few. And the rest of the evening I just created some more asset sketches. Okay, go!
Was ist das? Ah!
Das Manual.
Wie komme ich raus? Ah. Okay, wo ist mein... Okay. Okay. Ich schaff das gar nicht.
Du musst ihn noch einfärben.
Wo ist die Farbe indikiert?
Eine von den 2 ist...
Grün. Ah. Oh. Ich verliere gerade.
Oh no.
Oh nein, die Füße.
After the test run, we figured that we needed some way to give the player new parts. So we made a random button that just spawns them. Oh no. Oh shit. Welcome back to the living room. Until now everything's been going super smoothly and I would like to say we're in the polishing phase, but we spend so much time concepting all the assets and things that you can build in a game that we now are a bit pressed for time to actually finish them. At the moment the plan is to just finish one asset after the other, so yeah, that includes also figuring out how to build it and making the IKEA manuals. So come along, watch me build IKEA manuals. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Oh no. Das ist voll stressig.
Gib mir die Controllerfarbe.
Ah! Nein, das ist pink. Der Controller. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Items. Oh no. Oh no.
Das wechselt schon zu chaotisch. Oh Gott, welche Farbe ist das schön?
We got ourselves some food now, taking a little break, and I think we have like 3 hours to complete the game. It's currently still super hard, so we need to balance it at some point, but we also don't have sound or music or effects, and that is all on Julian at the moment, because at this point we can just add more items, but that also adds to his task list, which doesn't help. I don't know. I think the next task for Joseph and me is actually to figure out how we can help. Yeah.
Sehr gut.
They ask you how you are, you just
Time was slowly running out at this point, so Julian delegated the level design. Yeah, we randomly decided that we wanted to have levels. Julian delegated the level design to Joseph, and I started making a win screen, a lose screen, and a tutorial that is basically just pictures. Trash. Galaxy Workshop Repair Master Volume 2. Masters of the Repairverse. Fix other people's shit. Galaxy Edition.
Two-time. Two-time Space Edition.
Yeah. What time is it? Das ist ein guter Titel.
Burp.
Burp. Habe ich da okay gehört? So sad.
Da fehlt ja noch was.
Ach, Mist.
Josefs Workspace? Julians Workspace.
Und was muss da oben hin? Oh Gott.
Eine normale Schraube, eine graue. Und die Füßli.
Wo? Oh Gott.
Rechts und links. Global Game Jam is over. Julian just packed his stuff and yeah, went home. We finished our game, but yeah, it was definitely a different experience than usual, especially since neither Joseph nor me had to program. There we go. So we didn't have to deal with any of the bugs. Probably was a ton that we didn't even realize because Julian fixed them all. But otherwise, it was a very chill experience. We didn't work through the night. We actually got to watch a movie yesterday evening, so yeah. So yeah, welcome to the end of this video. I know it was a different kind of game jam yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the making of this game. The link is gonna be in the video description down below. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, thanks, bye!